So, dear viewers, today we are here with episode 147, part 1. So it begins that Sadat Hatun attacks Bala Hatun with her dagger, and Bala Hatun grabs Sadat Hatun's hand while defending herself and slaps her. On this, there is a fight between Mehmet and Aladdin, and Gonca Hatun comes in between and says in anger that my father is dying. Aladdin, save my father, do something, Aladdin. And then the spy of Aladdin catches Mehmet, and Sadat Hatun tells Bala Hatun that it will not end here. This side, Yakov is also fighting the battle of life and death, and Aladdin is trying to cure him. Muhammad is saying in anger that I will kill you, Aladdin. This side we see that the fight between the Mongolians and Osman and the girl is going on, and both are fighting each other. There is a great battle going on here. In the meantime, Bayandar and Osman's soldiers come and attack the Mongolians and start killing the Mongolians. After a while, all the Mongols are killed, and Osman says stop. Bayandar also says that after losing the spy woman, we heard the sounds of swords, so we came here. The Sadat Hatun says you have no palace or land, you are finished. Aladdin says I can't hear his heart, shut up. His tongue is suffocating. Goncha says, Aladdin, tell me, is he alive? Aladdin is trying to save the priest. This way we see that Osman B says that Gorkul Khan is dead. Who is behind him? That girl says Tajuddin Noyan. Bayandar says, look at her. Who is this woman, sir? Urhan B says, she is no stranger. That girl says before Tajuddin Noyan attacks his army, he wants to weaken his killers. Osman B. Urhan says, how do you know? That girl says, I heard before I fled. That's why he was in the uniform of all the soldiers. When I was a cat, one of them wore a suit and fled. Osman also tells Orhan to go with Al-Jijam Khatun. Akbar Shalig Handuz B and his brother's wife should be saved. Orhan says, as you command, sir. Osman tells the soldiers, Konur, you will come with me. Other soldiers will go with Orhan. We are going to the city. If Yaqub dies, then the situation will spread. We will not be able to stop it. Here we see that Laudin is treating Yaqub, and Yaqub's health gets a little better. Laudin says that now Yaqub is better. Put him down slowly. Okay, but we have to be silent. Malhun says that as you saw, Aladdin saved the life of Yaqubi. Sadat, Mehmet, you will be in peace. Let's vacate the room. This way we see that Ghazi Alp Algan is saying that you betrayed me by saying that it is a duty. It is not a duty to live in this house. If I happen to be here, that long prince will take away the princess. I will go to take away the princess. He tries to get out, and Algan stops him and says, listen to me, but if you come out, I will tie your... He comes there in a wounded state and meets Algan. Algan says you must be in a lot of pain. Jurkutai says, I'm fine, my wife, I'm fine. Ghazi tells his father, Father, who did this? Jurkutai says, who can give me pain? My lion, Ghazi says, whoever did it, tell me. I will take revenge from them. No one can hurt my father. Jurkutai says that your father is ready to endure more pain so that he can look at you without shame. Ghazi, remember the duty I have told you about. Now it's time for this duty. I'm going, Ghazi. Ghazi says, no, never. I just met you. Where are you going? Jurkutai says that son Ghazi, for the country, for the duty, we have to be apart for a while. We are going to perform a very secret mission, but no one will know about it. This secret is now at your disposal. This is your duty, Ghazi. Don't bow your head. This duty is very important. Only you, me, your mother, and Usman also know about it. Ghazi says, even Usman didn't give me this duty. This first duty is very difficult, but if it is for the country, then I will fulfill it. Elgan Hatun tells the Jurkutai, Jurkutai, you always stay away from us. Jurkutai says you will get its reward, but I promise you, once we fulfill this duty, we will never be separated again. Usman also reached the city of Jinn. As soon as Usman enters the room, Mehmet says angrily, where is that scoundrel who attacked my father? Usman stopping the horse. Mehmet says, Dastur, Mehmet, Dastur. Yaqub says to Mehmet, Mehmet, stop. Usman says, listen to your father, you will be old, everyone leave. Yaqub and I will talk alone, and then everyone leaves. Yaqub says, first of all, thank God, and then I am alive because of your son. Osman says, Tajuddin Noyan. Yaqub says, Tajuddin Noyan, why will you get involved with us? He is the grandson of great evil. Why would he want to kill me? Osman also says he knows that you use your children as spies. He knows your weakness. Tell me, if you had died here, who would your family blame him on? Then we would have to fight each other. The leaders would have supported us. They wanted to make the Turks fight the Turks. But thank God we didn't let that happen. He did not let them realize this. Yaqub says, thank God. How will they be remembered in history? And what we are going to do with them, we are worried about it. However, Yaqub also caused us a lot of harm because of his greed. Yaqub says, you are right, Osman. Especially knowing what my wife and my children did, I did not know. Osman says, but it does not matter now. You told me that who cannot control his family is not worthy of being the leader. He says, I will tell you and do it, God willing. Let me be careful now, then you and I will meet on this road and go. Osman also laughs at this, and Yaqub says, why are you laughing, Osman Sahab? Osman Sahab says, tell me, will you defend our lives when the time comes? Will you kill your soldiers when needed? When our strength will increase? Will you be able to control your greed? Tell me, I knew it. This is what I thought, Yaqub. You and I cannot work together. We are standing here, for now, stay away from our path. Osman also leaves from there saying this, here we see in the fort that Holofira is crying and his aunt is telling him to look at her. How shameful is it, the man you are crying for is our enemy. The purpose of Orhan and his family is only to destroy us. Love, passion, this is a lie. Open your eyes. I don't want you to be under the influence of this lie. I don't want you to take the name of that Orhan now. Listen to me. Holofira is crying continuously and then gets up and leaves. Her aunt calls an army from outside and tells her that the death of Gorkul Khan has ruined all our plans. We need to unite and make new plans. I want to see all the Tafas here. Here we see in the Kai Kabila that the girl Urahan Bayanderbi and her soldiers are saying that there are special forces around their fort. They have covered the entire valley. They give messages to each other with red arrows during the attack. It will be difficult for us to enter. Bayanderbi says they have set traps everywhere. She says that the prince is safe. Then the girl says that we will kill the archers. Orhan says that we are countless. The girl says that if they spread the news, we will be unsuccessful. Before the enemy dies, they will point at them with red arrows. Brother says inside is fine. Then how will we go inside? My prince will attack them. We will attack them from behind. We will have to go and save the family of the Al-Jijam woman. The girl says that they know the dogs better. Orhan says that they will kill your family immediately. And then all the people stand up. And Orhan says to inform the leader of the tribe we need 10 skilled soldiers. We will not go in large numbers. That girl says, Orhan B, what are you thinking? How will we get inside? Orhan says we will use our best weapons, we will come on the road in the morning, then all the soldiers say, as you order my prince. In Unishare we see that the condition of Mr. Yaqub has improved and Sadat Hatun and Goja Hatun are with Mr. Yaqub. Mr. Yaqub stops Sadat Hatun and says, I don't want anything from you. Sadat Hatun tries to talk to him and he says, don't talk to me. Mehmet is young, he is crazy, he made a mistake. But you? Who do you think you are to spy on my daughter? Sadat Hatun says, I am her mother and I am your wife, Mr. Yaqub. I did this for my future. Mr. Yaqub says he uses my daughter, and then Sadat Hatun tries to talk to her and Yaqub says in anger, don't say another word. You have really upset me, Sadat. Now go and apologize to the women. Sadat Hatun says, I will do everything else. Yaqub says that if you want me to forgive you, you will ask for forgiveness first. The mistake you made. Then Sadat Hatun leaves and Yaqub Sahab says to Gonka that, how can you do this to me and yourself, daughter? Didn't you think about it? Gonka says that I had no other option. My mother put me in this position. Yaqub also says that when you love someone, you trust them, Gonka. Today I lost your mother's trust. I feel very sad. Then Gonka says that you started the fire. Now you are accusing Amma, but you sent Amma for spying. Gonka goes away from there, and while going, she says to Yaqubi that Amma and Bey are sinners. But you are also a father, and then she goes away from there.